All right, Joe Concha's with me. What's your reaction? You saw that tape several times, I'm sure. Reaction?
Yeah. I could drop dead tomorrow. That's a heck of a message to be saying 15 days before a midterm election. Look, Stu, 26% of Democratic voters, this is according to the New York Times, said the party should nominate him in 2024. 1/4 of his own party wants him to run again. Same survey, 94% of Democrats under the age of 30 said they would prefer a different presidential nominee. Top reason given, Joe Biden is too old. Close second, job performance. So here's how I think this whole thing's going to play out. Democrats will lose the House by a wide margin. They'll probably lose the Senate. Real Clear Politics forecast 53-47 advantage for Republicans in that chamber. That's going to make Joe Biden a lame duck for the remainder of his presidency. He's not going to be able to get anything done in terms of big spending programs that he advocates. His approval will go back down into the 30s again, and his own party will turn against him. And once the investigations on the Hill are launched into Hunter Biden and that laptop and the president himself to determine if he profited off those shady deals in China as the big guy, he's going to be very compelled to announce that he isn't running for re-election and then say hello to at least 24 Democrats seeking the nomination in an open primary. Bottom line, if Joe Biden were to run and win, he would be 86 years old at the end of his second term. We're already seeing what 79-year-old looks like with Joe Biden, and that's something that even Democrats don't have an appetite for.
Did you see this, Joe? 57% of voters say these midterms are more important than any in the past. And I notice you've got an op-ed out that says Democrats limp into Election Day without a bumper sticker. I'm inclined to, having read all of this, have the Democrats thrown in the towel on this election?
Well, the problem they have, and what I talk about in the column, is that they don't have anything positive to run on, right? And there's so much anger out there about paying absurd amounts of money for food, gas, clothes, rent, the electric bill, the things that you've been discussing on your show today. And there's anger about the Democratic Party focusing more on Donald Trump than addressing the myriad of crises that are affecting this country. And there's anger also about the border allowing 4 million people into the country illegally, and anger about 300 Americans dying per day on average from opioid overdoses driven by fentanyl that comes across the border into this country. And on the Democratic side, yeah, there's anger, but it's primarily relegated to the Dobbs decision by the Supreme Court, and that was more back during the summer. So if Democrats don't have anything positive to run on, nothing positive on the economy or energy or immigration or education, without that, given the conditions on the ground, the party is doomed 15 days from now, Stu. It's hard to see. There's not going to be an October surprise coming that saves anybody. Let's put it that way.
All right, Joe, you made your point and made it well. Thanks very much indeed, Joe.